Hello, hello, and good morning. Good morning to our Growing Edge live virtual community. I'm Allie Benjamin, and it is my honor and privilege and a great blessing to be here today. We meet here every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and to connect, to explore some spiritual principles and practices, and to join us as a virtual community. And so whether you're calling in for the first time or you're back, welcome to Growing Edge Live Sunday sessions. I'm going to give it a few minutes as people jump on. And got Michael here, my technical support.
Good morning, everybody.
And we'd love to know where you are watching from.
Just came across.
Where are you watching from? So go ahead and post that in the comments below and let us know. We are actually here in Oklahoma on the edge of a beautiful reservoir. You can see it, it's huge. And we're in a town or an area by the name of Brent. So you can look that up if you're interested. And we are on our pilgrimage, our cross the country, life on a joyride in our Om Shanti home. And I'll show you a little bit about where we are. So let's see. Here's our barbecue and our wash station, our little kitchen. There's our bikes and our Om Shanti shed. That's the name that we've given our trailer. And there's Om Shanti home, our camper van, and we are here. There's our meditation room, and that's just in case it gets really buggy, which it can, which we've found here in the south, dealing with quite a few interesting insects. And this morning I went for a walk, and there were lots of turtles sunning themselves on a log, and so I felt that was a really auspicious sign. Turtle medicine is about Earth Mother. It's about connecting to this beautiful planet that we all have the privilege of being a part of, this one life, this one presence, this one living ecosystem that we're just a small portion of, a small percentage of us human beings. So welcome. I see Rhonda's on. Hi, Rhonda, my beloved, sending you lots of love. I know that you have some stuff going on within your family, and just know that Michael and I and our practitioner team is holding the high watch for you and your family. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to start our Sunday session with this beautiful piece of music that our friend Leslie Monroe created for us. So here we go.
Free my mind, open my heart with the whispers of truth, to live a conscious life, to live a conscious life on the growing edge, on the growing edge.
Welcome, welcome. This is Allie Benjamin here with Growing Edge Live, and salutations to you. Namaste, peace and blessings to each and every one of you, whether you're watching live or you're watching this at a future time. I trust and know that you are right where you need to be, experiencing the rich juiciness of life that is constantly presenting itself to us when we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, and I know that you do. So peace and blessings. Let's do a little grounding meditation as Turtle showed up today for me this morning on the edge of this beautiful lake, reminding me of how interconnected, interdependent, interrelated we all are as we walk this earth path on the good red road. Each of us, Ram Dass said, we're simply walking each other home. And I love that image. I love that idea. I love the feeling that I get when I realize we're all in this together. all in this together, simply supporting each other, loving each other, caring for one another. And in that way, in that nurturing space, that oneness provides, we're then given the platform to express our true nature, our divinity. So I trust and know that today, that this time together nourishes, nurtures, inspires, elevates, enlivens each and every one of us. So I wrap our entire session this morning in love and gratitude, knowing that as we participate, we slow down, we open the inner ear, we open the inner eye, so that we can see the invisible and hear the inaudible and experience the ineffable. For this we are blessed, and very blessed, and so it is. So good morning. Hi, Aaron. Good morning to everyone. My talk title today is Beyond Temptation. And this is, whenever I pick a talk title, it seems that I need to be really careful, because it always activates what I need to heal within myself. And this idea of temptation, desiring something that's not necessarily good for us. This idea of temptation is so prevalent in our society. We're so tempted to want what we don't have, to want what others have, to want to be different than we are. And it's an illusion. Temptation is an illusion. It is a low frequency that we can transcend, that we can transmute. And so what is beyond temptation? What's beyond the desire to have something that's not good for us? Spiritually speaking, in a spiritual context, I think of what's beyond temptation, because temptation is really an egoic construct. It's the idea that we need to be something or someone different than we are, that we need to have something outside of ourselves in order to feel happy, content, whole. And that's a lower vibration. It's below the line. I like to think of a circle with a line through the middle, and then below the line is sort of a lower frequency, our tendency to be in our not self, and then above the line, we're in our higher frequency. We're able to access that higher vibration, our divine qualities and attributes. So when we're in temptation, we're below the line. When we're above the line, we're in this place of the true self or the higher self. We're in this place of, I'm at peace with life as it is, even though I may not have all the things my ego wants. I may not be the particular body size or shape that my ego would prefer. We come into a place of, no matter what's occurring, no matter where I am, no matter what I have or I don't have, I'm able to occupy the space of being at peace with what is. I'm able to occupy my true identity. And each of us have the ability to occupy our true identity that says, I can be at peace. Doesn't matter what's happening around me. Sometimes I might get activated, I might get triggered, but I know that this is temporary, that this too shall pass. And when we're in this place of beyond temptation, when we're in that place of absolute self-realization, there is unconditional peace. That means it doesn't matter what's happening. There's no conditions that can affect my core vibration of peace. There is nothing that can occur that can interrupt my core quality of love, being the presence of love and experiencing love. There's nothing that can occur that can interrupt my ability to tune into joy, contentment, happiness, even in the face of things not being the way I would like them to be. there's that part of me above the line, that awakened part of me, that expanded consciousness that says unconditional peace, unconditional joy, unconditional love, and unconditional freedom are my birthright. They're absolutely accessible to me. But there's that temptation. There's that temptation that we're all faced with every day. It seems like many times throughout the day, we're tempted to listen to that voice of ego. It's like that bird squawking. Can you hear it? It's that constant squawking of, well, what if only. Even on our pilgrimage, our journey across the country, I'm experiencing a lot of temptation. A lot of temptation to deviate from our plan, which was to be on pilgrimage, to be on retreat, to be still, and to not visit our friends. We've had so many invitations to come to our friends' spiritual centers and be a part of their community, to offer a Sunday talk or to do a workshop. And it's so tempting, because that's one of my purposes in life, is to be a change agent, to share my unique light to help people transcend suffering and struggle, and to bring a sense of peace amidst grief and loss. And so when I get an invitation from a friend, hey, stop by, it's really tempting to want to do it, to make excuses, to deviate from what I know is best for me. What's best for me is to be in quarantine, to be social distancing, to not be around people, because I've tried it, I've seen it, and I know it's tempting to want to take off that mask. It's tempting to want to give people a hug, and it's not worth it. Right now, I have to honor that inner wisdom within me that says, honor your soul's invitation for pilgrimage, for quiet, for contemplation, for self-reflection, for introspection. This is the time for all of us to spend more time alone, to spend time in really digging into what's important, to delve into what might want to come forth through us, a vision, a dream, a desire, something is trying to come through, or we're trying to give birth to something. And giving birth to something requires stillness, it requires nurturing, it requires a slowing down. And that's what I feel that this time for all of us is about. As tempting as it is to want to get back to life as usual, want to connect with our friends, to want to get out there, and I'm really getting a hit that it's time to resist that temptation, to go beyond that temptation, and to activate my higher spiritual qualities, which are not just inhabit these qualities, but to nurture them, and to really to actualize what does it mean for this body, this mind, this heart, this physical body to be the presence of love. What is it for this body, this mind, this soul to be the presence of peace, to be the presence of joy, and to be the presence of freedom? These 4 qualities are key to us finding peace and moving beyond that ego's little squawking that says there's something not right here. You need something. You need to go somewhere. You need to do something. You need to be someone different in order for you to find a sense of belonging or satisfaction or fulfillment. It's just BS. It's a belief system that this time in our own evolution, we're beginning to transcend. We're beginning to transcend that tempting squawk of the ego that says things need to be different. They don't. Right here, right now, as we move beyond temptation and we simply settle into this moment, there's peace. There's the peace that passes all understanding. And we access that when we quit listening to that voice that says it's not here. It's not now. You're not worthy of it. You need to have something more in order to be worthy of having peace, freedom, love, abundance, health, the right relationship. It's not true. You are a magnetic force in the universe that is able to attract everything that your soul requires for you to thrive, for you to bring forth your unique creative blueprint into this world. So during this time of slowing down, during this time of resisting that tempting call that says there's something missing, you need to do something different, you need to go somewhere. No, it's time to hunker down. It's time to take that inner pilgrimage. It's time to weed out those things, those patterns, those old belief systems that have us stuck in repetitive cycles of discontent. And it's time to, once and for all, to find a deep sense of peace and happiness. We have been given so much, this amazing body, this mind, access to the greater mind. We've been given a spirit. We've been given our ability to access the creative genius that is fed, that feeds our own unique genius. We can tap into so much more than what our little ego has us believing. So that's what this time's all about. So I trust that for this time, I don't know if it's days, weeks, months, but for this time, this sacred time of self-reflection, introspection, that each of us takes some time to fan the flame, to nurture the notion that these divine qualities are ours, no matter what's going on around us. Peace, love, joy, freedom, they're ours. That's what's beyond our temptation to follow the sheep, if you will, to buy into the conditioning, the programming, the homogenized world that says you're not happy, and to simply know that right where you are. I love the leaves are all falling and the squirrels screeching at me now. Right where you are, right where I am, right where we all are. There's unlimited potential, and we simply open up to that when we move beyond the temptation of listening to that little niggly inner ego voice. The ego simply edging God out, or edging grace out. So let's be done with that. Let's befriend the ego and simply align with our truth. We are free, we are free, we are free. We have come. Behold, we make all things new. And we do that with the renewing of our mind. We do that with utilizing our most potent power, the power of our spoken word, the I am presence. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. I am free. So let's do a little activation together. Closing the outer eyes and tuning in to this moment that says omniscience, omnipresence, omnipotence. I am everywhere present. I am one with all. I am all powerful. I access unlimited power to create, unlimited power to be here in this physical body. I access omniscience, inner wisdom. I tune in to the divine mind, the inner wisdom that is constantly broadcasting its divine guidance, and I have the ears to hear, the eyes to see, and the heart to receive. I speak this word for all that are listening today. I know and accept that all of us are uplifted, elevated, inspired on this beautiful life on a joyride. We simply let go of those things that no longer serve us. We let go of the temptation to listen to the disgruntled voice of the ego that says, I'm not enough. That voice that's disapproving, judging, condemning, criticizing. And we rise above into this place of knowing that all is well and very well. This place of complete peace with what is. Amidst the turmoil, amidst the loss, amidst the change, right here, there is a pillar of strength and peace and sovereignty. Each of us stand within this pillar, strong back, strong, confident, courageous, sovereign beings with the ability to use the power of our spoken word to create beauty, love, joy, freedom on this planet. We stand in our sovereignty. We give thanks for our beautiful lives. We give thanks for our friends and our families. And we send a special blessing out to all beings, everyone that is struggling, whether it's with COVID-19, whether it's with physical conditions, emotional, mental conditions, the appearance of lack. Whatever people are struggling with, let us wrap them up right now in our love. Send out our peace and our caring, knowing that we together, as one, lift up humanity with our love, with our peace, with our consciousness. And as we are lifted up, we know that all beings without exception experience strength and safety. All beings without exception experience health and well-being. All beings without exception experience love and live with ease. From this day forth, I feel it, I know it, I accept it, I embrace it, I give thanks for it, I give thanks for each and every person listening. Peace and blessings to you and to your family right where you are. And if you would love to have our support, our practitioners, Michael and I and our Satya practitioners support you, give us a call, instant message me, and know that we're here, we're on your team, and no matter what you're struggling with, we can hold and know the very highest truth for you. We hold the high watch for you and your family. If you've enjoyed this message and you'd like to support our ministry, you can go to Venmo and share your love offering so that we can continue to support our vision and mission to help people everywhere expand their consciousness and come into a place of love and kindness and support each other on this beautiful life path that we all share together. So Venmo Satya Center, Satya Center. Thank you for your generosity and your love. Continue to shine your light. Mwah. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.